Hello, friends. Welcome back to Get Happy, Be Fit. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that I've covered before, but it has been coming up a lot lately, so I wanted to do a quick reminder and give a little bit of encouragement surrounding this subject. I have met a lot of people who have at one point in time lost a lot of weight and eventually gained it back. This is extremely common to the point that it is the most likely scenario in the United States of America when it comes to weight loss. This usually leads to embarrassment and self-loathing and a consistent underlying awareness of the fact that you met your weight loss goal at one point and you're not there now, but you feel like you should be. We seem to feel this way to the point that we almost make an effort to not feel comfortable with ourselves and want to make it known that we know we need to lose weight or we need to get back to the size we were when we were our smallest. And I definitely did that. I always wanted people to know that I knew I was unacceptable the way I was and that I was trying really hard to fix it. And that is really not a fun place to be. There was a point in time that at the weight that I am now, I thought that I was so fat and undesirable. But then there was also a point that I would have killed to be this size because I was so much heavier. I was the heaviest I'd ever been. And this was a weight that I thought to myself, why did I ever feel fat when I was that small? But y'all, it's because my weight was not the problem. The problem was that I felt unworthy, and I thought I'd feel worthy if I was smaller. And if you cannot be content with who you are and what your life is now, nothing you can change about your body will make you content. It will not change that for you. That doesn't mean you have to absolutely love your appearance or never want to change anything about it, or that it's not okay if it does feel good to change something about your appearance. But if you can get to a place where you are able to enjoy life without letting the things you don't love about the way you look get in the way, it will be so much easier to reach your goals. But if you cannot enjoy life now and find your worth now, you will not find it when you're thin. Or if you latch onto your weight loss and your body being tied to your worth, you will always be terrified of gaining the weight back and absolutely devastated if you do. If I hadn't worked on loving myself and finding my worth outside of my weight before I lost the weight, I would have been devastated after my bikini competitions because I got to the leanest I've ever been in my life and I gained a lot of the weight back. And that was after finally reaching my goal that I had been trying to reach for so many years. And there was definitely some disappointment there, mostly because when I finally found all the things that had been keeping me from losing weight before and I solved that puzzle, losing weight felt easy. It was just like, okay, this is what I do and everything's working. And I was getting back to a place where I was struggling so hard trying to get the weight off that I had gained when I started to eat normally after the extreme prep I had done. I had no idea what the hours and hours of cardio and super low calories had done to my body and my metabolism. But once I found that out, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I got to put on some weight for a while to get all of this straightened out, but that's dope because now I have the answers. So because I was not finding my worth or my joy in life in my weight or appearance, I was 100% fine that my goals changed from trying to get to my goal weight again to putting on as much muscle as possible and getting my body used to eating more food again. Now my goals have changed back to competing. So I'm cutting and prepping again. And after that, my goal is going to be to do a really solid reverse diet so that I don't end up back in the same situation that I did last time. And then depending on where I am, whether I want to continue to compete, I'll either try to put on more muscle so I can do that, or I will reverse out of it, maintain my weight, and set some other fun goal for myself. But all of that might change too. Weight loss is not linear. Success is not linear. But that does not mean it's not success. If you lost the weight and gained all of it back, you still succeeded in losing that weight. You just didn't have all the right components to make it sustainable. If you lost a significant amount of weight and gained some of it back, think back to when you were your heaviest and how much you would have loved to snap your fingers and be the size that you are right now. Do not wait to love yourself and enjoy life until you get thin. If you've lost weight before, you can do it again. And when you find the right tools and create sustainable habits, it will be easier and it will last. If you feel like you're grasping at straws and failing over and over and over again, you are not alone and there are answers. Trying to find those answers can be very frustrating and can take some time. That's why finding that love for yourself and being able to enjoy your life now is so important because it makes it so much easier to be patient and keep going. It is okay and can be a very healthy choice to want to lose weight. It's okay if you prefer a smaller size or want to achieve a lofty fitness goal. Coming from a place of firsthand experience, it's super fun to reach those goals. But don't wait until you get there to start enjoying life, taking chances, and loving the unique individual that you are. You are more than good enough right now, and you always have been, and you have everything it takes to have the things you want and live the life you dreamed of. So be patient with the process and with yourself. Keep adjusting and finding new things to try that could be sustainable for you, and enjoy your life in the process. It will make it so much better when you do finally reach that goal. It's just icing on the cake. All right, that's all for today.